Alright, hello. How are we all? Hope you are all doing well. I have literally just raced from the TV after watching the All Blacks Ireland game, which Ireland deservedly won. So, congratulations to them. I don't know if we've got any Irish people around, but great game and well played to your boys. So, we are back here on the multiplayer server. Change screen, bring that back up so I can say hello to everyone. So, welcome along. Nice to have so many in here already. Quickly run through legions here. Scott Fuchs, Scorpion is in the house with the barbecue warmed up. Farmer Taz already calling out for those likes. Do bump that button, team, if you're enjoying things. Scott George, welcome along, Scott. Nice to see you as well. Brendan Jones, good morning. Mark Thor is here. Some Giwai? Sorry, struggling to pronounce that one. No, he's a nobody, don't worry about him. But nice to see you as always, my friend. Hope you've had a nice day. Recovered from our West Texas session last night. Nice to have you here, buddy. Indeed, we do have a copy of FS22 to give away. Thank you very much to one of our community members who has provided us that. Who else have we got here? Kalish Farms. Said hello to everyone else that's there. Oh, I'm just trying to catch up on this all. John Deere 8320, welcome along. Matthew Kingston, hello. Les Gears. I can't even pronounce that. That's a whole lot of symbols, but welcome along. Nice to have you here too. Wojciech Klaus, I'm guessing. Dral, Crimson Farms. All of these people. Fantastic. Nice to see you all here. Hope everything is good. So, like I was saying, we are here on the multiplayer server. I'm over at the dairy farm, just checking in on what's been done. So, lots been done. They've got a huge amount of silage floating around. 2 million litres in this bunker. I've got the course play doing some levelling. I think they must have been watching Farm Some Guy's video to figure out how to do that. And, well, 900,000 litres in this bunker already as well. Mark's over here. He looks like he might be feeding some animals. Looking at contracts them manure and slurry. So you can see, I think we were about 5 million. So 2 weeks ago was when we last streamed on here, and we were at 5 million right back then, or minus 5 million. So they've knocked almost $4 million off the debt here at this farm. Scott's over there. I think he's got some mowing. Kerem is still running the loading wagon. Do you know I logged in 12 hours ago to take the screenshot, and he was doing exactly the same thing. Look at how good this course is. It's got it all sorted out. All figured out. Mr. Zambu, hello, how you doing? Nice to have you here. Botar is here as well. Welcome along, Botar. Nice to have you. There is lots of new chatters, Scorp. Nice to see, nice to see. Always good to have new people in the stream. I'm sure the allure of a free copy of FS22 might have been a bonus, but irrespective, it's great to have you here. And hopefully you'll stay around and hang around. I'm on the cropping farm. I know, bam. I do need to swap over. Depends what we're going to do though. Just trying to see if there's anything that actually needs doing here on the dairy farm. The dairy has more debt. Oh, does that right? I'll have to go and have a look at the cropping farm. We'll go over there and have a look. I think these guys are running along pretty well. In fact, if I bring up the menu, let's have a look. Well, it's not actually showing me because I'm on the wrong farm. So let's swap farms and join the dairy farm there. Ah, I see what you mean. The dairy farm has a $3 million debt, so they've only cleared 2 million. It was the cropping farm that's cleared a whole lot of debt. Let's have a look. 275 black and whites and 92 brown and whites. Got lots of manure and slurry, you can see there. Lots of milk. And a bit of manure and slurry there. They're all fed. And they are all fed. So, there we go. So that's $3 million debt here at the dairy farm. But like I said, lots of product, lots of things going on to get that cleared out. Waylon Timlick, welcome along. Nice to have you here. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a nice weekend. Alright, we'll leave these guys running here for a little bit. Let's just do this. We'll jump back over here into the arable farm. And in fact, if I bring the menu back up, it's fast travel. This is the best way to do it. Over here and have a look and see what's going on. The birds chirping in the shed. Every time, love it. Right. So still only own these 2 fields, and like I said, cleared almost $4 million of debt in the last wee while. We've got some crops in here, I think. These canola or soybeans, I think it was canola when I looked. Still loading the map in, but yeah, canola there. And what growth stage is that sitting at? So it's still not on in the final growth stage, so we won't be harvesting that today. We do have those crops all going through, so I need something to do, fellas. What have we got to do today? Of course, no, excuse me, no new equipment. We are still running what we had previously, and that was one of the rules. We couldn't buy anything new until the debt was cleared. Just going to have a look and see what is in the silo. Somewhere over here should be a trigger for this. I can't remember exactly where it is. Do it this way. Let's have a look and see if there is anything in any of this. So we do have, we got lots of corn drying. Got lots of dry corn too, 273,000 litres, 185,000 litres of barley. Got canola sitting in there. No soybeans, no sunflowers, and a little bit of wheat. So I've obviously been pretty busy harvesting as well. So unless there's some contracts to do, which is probably what Bam Bam might be doing, that yeah, he's over here doing a harvest contract. Let's go over. Have a look what we've got over here. We've got a grain cart or a baler. So I think we've got, oh look at this. This is very cool. We've got custom number plates on the tractors. So the crop one there is Argsy Crops, and I think the other one's got Argsy Dairy or Argsy Cow. I can't remember which one it was. So we may as well, I'm guessing we're baling these and selling them. So we'll jump into the baler for a little bit and do a little bit of work here. And if the dairy guys have something for me to do, we can go over and give them a hand as well. Getting very familiar with this baler, I've spent lots of time in it. That's where I had my fun when I played on this map. In this field here, Scorp. Field 52 is where we are at. Argsy Dairy is the number plate. Yeah, I thought that's what it was. So they have got the collect straw at missions installed. That's one of the mods. So that is here as well. So you guys over at the dairy farm, if you've got something you need me to come and do, let me know what it is, or head on over and give you a hand with those. But I think all the animals seem pretty well fed, so it would only be if you've got a loading wagon or need something done with some silage. Oops, I'm going to miss a little bit there. It's alright, we'll have a chance to pick that up a little bit later. The beauty of using this actual stacker when doing fields is I can drop these off in a position that I'm not going to be out of the, not going to be in the way of the combine. So it'd be interesting to, well, good to be able to do that. Make sure you're not emptying bales out on headlands or something like that, which get in the way. So just over a week to go for Farmsim 22. Who's excited? And there's a few people who are starting to really get fizzed about it. I am. I'm looking forward to it. I'm just going to find a contract to do. I'm still working on getting my early access to it. I have reached the bronze threshold. Like a typical gaming developer, I left it to the very last minute last week. And I've been in touch with Giants. I'm just waiting to hear back. So I do know others some guy included getting the early access through their bronze status, so I'm hoping I can jump onto that bandwagon and take it for a ride as well. That is my hope, but we're just waiting to hear back from Giants because the partner program hasn't reflected that change in my status yet. Well, it's not getting, do you know, I would have thought on River Valley that would have been a great little add-on, you know, the way that Oxygen David had the speed cameras on the likes of Challengton, and who was the other one that had that? Was Sandy Bay. The way he had those, it would have been cool that if you, when you cross that border, it did tax you. Might have been a decent amount. So you had to actually think about where you were farming and if you were going to sell your crop across the border to make it worthwhile. Thought that would have been a cool thing to do. Right, there we go. A load of bales to drop off. Done. You're on the Canadian side. Ah, you and Taz are just about neighbours then, Scorp. I think, I'm going to farm some guys here. I think we're getting to the bottom of how Scorpion and Taz came into existence. Bit of a Red River Valley rendezvous. Was it on the football field, edge of the football field, fellas? Be cool, eh, Brendan? It'd be and it'd just make you think. You might think, oh, there's a better price over the border, but I'm gonna have to pay a tax on crossing it. Obviously, I don't think you'd be able to. Well, I don't know. There may be ways you could script it so that it picked it up on your product. I don't know. I don't know how it could be done, but it would be cool. It would be very cool. North Tundra border, and he's on the southern Barger border. MT, hello, tuning in from good old Belgium. Welcome along from Belgium. Hope you are having a good Saturday evening or afternoon or Sunday morning here for me. So nice to see you. Off Booming is a plainclothes stealth speed camera car. Is that right? Does it do the same thing, Derek, as the other scripts? Just gives you a fine if you go too fast. The other thing that'd be cool with those is if they were timed and they popped up in, like the speed cameras, if they were timed and they were only there at certain points, or they popped up around different spots on the map instead of just being static. You'd find it cold, Scorp, being up there, wouldn't you? Right, now I need to be smart about where I drop that so it's not on the end of a row. Beautiful. And being being close to the south border, you're probably used to the other white fluffy stuff, Scorp. The Colombian drug cartels have found a new way to get into New Zealand. They're actually sending over people to come over and work on our dairy farms. So they're very unassuming. There was a big bust last week which picked up some dairy farm workers, so milkers and that live an unassuming life in a small cottage on a farm, driving around in their pickups. All the meanwhile are running a rather large drug ring. You'd be smuggling goods through the fields if there was a tech. There is that option in there. Ways around it. There's always ways around it. You barely have one jacket. Do we need another loading wagon? Can a windrow for current will be handy? I think yes, no. If there was another, well, we've only got the one loading wagon at the moment, Mark. You think it does move around, Derek? Yeah. That'd be cool. I mean, it's been cool to see what modders have made with scripts and things like that. Give you a honk bam bam. Some of those features I've added by having scripts, you know, like what Thunder has done with some of his scripts and all those sort of things. Very cool. Very impressive. Just about see the dairy farm from here. It's down on the other side of those trees somewhere. So FSG and I were chatting last night about FS22 and what we haven't seen or heard much about, and what some of the content that creators will make. So, an interesting question for you all. What would you like to see if I do get early access? What are you looking for? Are you looking for short little videos about the different features, or live stream? Are you wanting to check out some of the new crops? Are you interested in seeing what the grapes, how they work, or olives, the building? There's actually, as we were talking about it, there's quite a few different components that are new or changed, which I think will make for some interesting content. It'll be interesting to see whether you want to just watch someone playing it, or whether you want little, 10-minute videos on different aspects that you can go back and watch at your own leisure, or not watch if you don't want to have it spoiled. Not allowed to buy new equipment, Scott. I thought that was one of the rules. AI and how it looks live streaming. Yeah, the AI, so interesting you say that, Scorp. Do you know, I'm speculating, we were talking about that. I wonder if they're not going to show anything off in the new helper and leave it up as something to generate some buzz as all the YouTubers pick it up, have something there that 2 days before release when they get it, and they can show it off and say, look at this feature. Giants haven't shared it with us, but it is amazing. Either that or it's a fizzer, as FSG was saying last night. Could be a fizzer and they don't want to show it off because it hasn't turned out how they wanted it to, and it's not going to give users what they're hoping for. It's going to be one or the other, I reckon. Landscaping building aspect is of interest. Yeah, that'll be a good one. That will be interesting to see how that works. Particularly with the things like the fences and terrain deformation. It'll be pretty cool to try out. I liked that they showed the meridian bins in the latest fact sheets. That will certainly be something we'll try and do, Legion, if I do manage to secure that early access. We were talking about that last night too. Getting in and doing a multiplayer. Probably won't be on a DD server, so one of us would have to host it, probably FSG. so I'd have to connect to Scotland, which could be a little bit problematic, but it'd still be good to give it a whirl. Be some of the first to try multiplayer. You'd given up on AI altogether, so I'm interested to see if it will offer your user on the new game. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. We were talking, how do you cheat money in? Like if you want to do something with a Let's Play and like just live stream it, you're not going to have much money. You know, you start off with $100,000 or something like that and a little bit of base equipment that they've decided. You're not actually, you're not going to have easy dev or anything like that to cheat some money in. So we were even thinking you might have to go old school and use, you know, edit the game save file, see if things like that, like some of those old tricks, change the dollars in the game save file to be able to access it. Be interesting. I mean, is the game save file going to be in the same spot? Who knows? So many unknowns. Yeah, see, on the same wavelength there, Scott. And Botar's got it too. Just have to cheat like the old days. They've said there won't be Derek. Unfortunately. Would have been cool if there was, but at this stage they have said no. Because that was one big feature they had asked for a lot. Close the door please, buddy. So you'll have to revert back to doing what you always do, which is save it before you do anything. I hope you do it right, and if you don't, revert back to that last save. How far away am I from Gettysburg? From getting early access, Legion. I have reached the threshold in the partner program as of last week, and thanks to the generosity of a couple of people who've bought extra copies and donated them. So today's giveaway is a courtesy of an unnamed benefactor who has given me a couple of codes. So we'll do one today, probably one next week. This is the plan. But yeah, we pushed through that barrier middle of last week. And they sent the emails out on Friday. So I'm still hopeful. I'll just have to try and communicate with the community guys and see if it can be done. I've still got another week until they're actually releasing access. So, and they never publicised or said anything about a deadline. So this Baylor gives you flashbacks. Good flashbacks. Spent a lot of time in this Baylor in the last couple of weeks in different settings. Had it on Red Dirt County, we're using it on West Texas, got it here. You had it on your stream. It's everywhere, man. I heard it's the Baylor all the cool kids use. You know, the way I reckon they could do it, Botar, is every time you created an action, you created a mini save file. You know, you created a backup file every minute or something when you're in there, and then you just have to roll back to a backup file. The Fisher J, welcome along. Nice to have you here. Currently speeding through the end of winter on Addingham Park so I can finish playing FS19. You reckon FS22 is going to take your undivided attention? I'll spend a little bit more time doing some bailing, boys, and then I'll come down and give you all a hand, seeing there's a lot of you down there doing some work. It'd be nice to be on the multiplayer server and do some multiplayer type farming. Let's spam. Don't spam giants, please. I don't want to upset them. Yeah, they did say it was something to do with the way the game was written and trying to add that in, Derek. Everyone's trying to buff out a few blemishes on the game right now. I don't think they like the cartoon-like graphics. Yeah, I must admit, the IGN review reverted a little bit back. Whether perhaps they had a older release, older version of the game. Can barely play FS19 now. Fair play, mate. You're gonna go completely, jump completely across to 22. You might find that after you've spent, a few hours and a few weeks on the new maps, until modders come out with maps, you might want to go back to 19. You know what, Derek? That is the first mod I reckon I might try and put in my mod folder and see what it does. Welcome, Martin. Nice to see you, my friend. The biggest thing with vehicles, Botar, will be the change to sound files and the way they're doing sounds, whether that will break any existing mods, or whether the current sound design can be carried across, because that seems to be, I think, the biggest thing. I suppose the other thing will be using the mapping for any texturing, whether people can find ways to reduce the mod file sizes. I downloaded the 1770 NT, the John Deere planter, that someone shared on a Facebook page during the week. Great looking planter, and the photos I saw, 268 megabytes. 268, I think, is the biggest single mod I've ever seen, and it's a planter. The polygon count on it must be massive. I think script-based mods will take longer, yeah. I am doing well, Martin. Doing very well, thank you. Going to make you an I Love FSG t-shirt for me. He says I don't already have one. I might have had it tattooed right here. I would show you, but I'd keep my PG rating. Oh, so I can wear it in game. That'll be cool if you can mod clothing. I'm looking forward actually to seeing all the different combinations that people come up with. Deary Dear, welcome along, mate. Nice to see you. Hope you are doing well. Now, Deary's here. If you haven't been over and voted on the creator of the fields by FSG, go over and take a look at his video he released a couple of days ago. There has been some amazing work done by the community on creating their own maps on flat map. Deary's one of them. He had one of the 3 finalists. He did a fantastic job. But all 3 very worthy finalists, and I actually found it really difficult to pick, and I haven't actually voted yet because I didn't know which one to go for. So get over there and make sure you've added your voice to the selection. Do you need a sound card, Mark? Just for the new sounds. I say it's good doing contracts on this for a method of earning money, because it gets you out on different parts of the map. Irish did give us a good game today, FSG. They definitely deserve to win. Our boys looked, I think they might be getting a bit, it's been a long road trip for them. When did they leave? Probably beginning of September they left New Zealand. 6 or 8 weeks in Australia, in the States, and now the UK. Howdy, howdy, let's get rowdy. T-Man, welcome buddy. Nice to have you here. Are you going to jump in? Are you going to join the server? It's Toe-Man. I'm not even, what am I talking about? Toe-Man Chi. I just looked at T-Man. I saw the man. Apologies, buddy. Welcome along. Great to have you here. T-Man was, speaking of T-Man, he was going to join the server. He's probably having an afternoon kip. Mugs and Hugs, good hiding. I wouldn't say it was a hiding. You know, we managed to keep in it, but they certainly, if the All Blacks had won it, they didn't deserve to. Rusty Money Gaming, welcome along, mate. Nice to see you. Another one who got a very honourable mention for his efforts in the Creator of the Fields. Fantastic job, buddy, on console no less. Very impressive. Only fear that FSG gets an I Love Argsy t-shirt. Got no sound? No, you need that sound card, mate. I've actually got sitting right here next to me, like literally just there, a brand new PC, which I haven't set up yet, but it arrived on Friday. But I didn't want to rush in and get it all set up and not be able to stream and that over the weekend, so it might be this afternoon's job, getting it plugged in, figuring out where it's going to go on my desk and everything, but it is sitting there looking very resplendent. Unfortunately it's got the tempered glass side on it, but where I put it on my desk I don't think I'm going to be able to see all the goodies inside. Yeah, they definitely bossed it. Absolutely. Mark's got no sound. Better get that sound card, Mark. Oh, there's T-Man. He's about to log in. Welcome, T-Man. Yeah, they definitely outplayed us big time. Oh, T-Man's talking with Bam Bam. I think they're in a voice chat on Discord. That's one thing I do need to sort out, and I figure it out sooner rather than later. I've been procrastinating on trying to set up my audio so that Discord is a completely different channel. Because at the moment, oh, here comes T-Man. Yeah, at the moment when I record, the game sound and Discord are on the same channels. It'd be nice to have it completely separate, make it easier to edit out FSG's dribble too. Go for it, Martin. Absolutely, 100% get in here. You know the deal. Plymouth Argyle, Derek. Don't understand rugby. Well, rugby was a clever man, Mr. William Webb Ellis, who was playing football and decided to pick the ball up and run with it instead of just using his feet. I always say playing rugby, God gave you hands, you may as well use them. No, I gave up on that, Mark. We went the pre-built route. It was just it was going to take me too much time, and I've ended up with a pretty, actually got one of the ones that I'll tag the final spec for it in Discord. What is it? It's a i7 RTX 3070. It's got 16 gig of RAM, so that's the one thing I do want to upgrade. 1TB SSD, 2TB HD, What else is there to tell you about it? Those are the main things. 7 USB ports, which is a big upgrade on the 3 I have on my laptop. So I'm hoping it is going to make 22 fly. It's a Plymouth Argyle derrick. A little secret just between the 41 of us sitting here at the moment. There might be a link between Argsy and Argyle. So, bit of a fan of the old Plymouth Argyle. When you work it out, please tell me. I've tried a few times. Well, I'll tell you what, FSG, when you're able to get here to New Zealand, we'll make sure it's in rugby season. We'll take you along to a game. I'll tell you what though, the way they change the rules at the moment, it's that's the one thing with football. Apart from the VAR, recently, what other big changes has there been with rules? I mean, he cheated and accidentally invented rugby. Something like that, Derek. Mark, I know I could build a PC in about... Well, I don't. I would take hours. I'd lack the confidence. I'd be worried after spending all that money on something I'd break it. But I do have to get it started up because I'd hate to turn it on and find something's happened in shipping or there's something not quite working properly on it. And have to try and get it fixed. Has it got LEDs? Yep, for those improved frame rates. There's some LEDs in there. I'll be disappointed. I'll be going in and buying some Christmas tree lights to wrap it in. In other news, my wife put our Christmas tree up yesterday. Wife and kids. No less. Yet there you go, Botard 3070. Long sync for Martin. I'm gonna have to upgrade that, update that little note there, FSG. We're getting you more converted. In fact, I was impressed on West Texas last night. I'd finished doing a task after him, and where did I find him? In the wash shed. Welcome Martin, welcome into the server. Right, we're getting through these bales, which is good. It's about catching up to Bam Bam here. Teenage Astronaut, welcome along. Nice to have you here. Good to see you. Don't know how to buy a pre-built computer. Yeah. I mean, I know everything, just plug and play just about, but I'd still be worried I'd break something. I did at work. I'd pull my work computer apart, but could have done it as a live stream. You taught me, yeah, could have as well. Too much pressure. That's why I've got someone else to blame if it doesn't work. Christmas isn't for another 2 weeks. 2 months. Trying to bring some joy to the world, one tree at a time. If you'd like, I'll take some photos of it and put it up on Discord just to make everyone feel even worse. Let's have a look. I won't be able to do that. I might have shown you a photo. Nah, not the TI version. Bota. FSG has been trained well. In fact, that might have to be the first video I do in 22 is how to clean your equipment. Aaron Brady, welcome along. You're a huge fan. Well, pleased to hear that, Aaron. Nice to have you here. Great to be able to see you join a stream. Trey, welcome along. Here, good to see you as well. FSG's last live stream is washing equipment every 5 minutes. I have heard that there's now a water shortage in Bulls Gap. The whiskey plants are had to all shut down because they don't have a good supply of water. Oh, toe man. Ouch. I just need to take the plunge score. I'm sure I'd do it, but $4 monthly decorated tree currently decorated for Thanksgiving. That's pretty cool. Washing a John Deere as well. You're not allowed to wash those, are you? Isn't that against your purchase agreement? Doesn't need to be official John Deere washed. We don't want any of those around here, Scorp. Otherwise we'll end up with a Scorpion Smith or something like that. I've already got the Scorpion Taz. Oh, it looks like Bam Bam's full. The truck at the wrong end of the field. Now, if you had a grain cart over here, Bam Bam, I could have helped. Oh, he's gone. Tab down. Thank you, Toeman. Indeed, don't forget to hit that like button. Appreciate the support and showing YouTube that I'm doing a good job. Frosty, welcome along. Good morning to you as well. Honestly, Botar, best baler ever. Very cool. Best part is, you know, you can, because it's got the windrower on it, I think it works pretty well with course play if you've tedded the grass, like for hay. It probably even actually works for, it's probably one of the few balers, or hay at least, where you could set it up on a worker. Not sure actually, haven't even tried. Could be talking complete garbage. Oh, T-Man's coming to pick up the bales. Sorted. Oh. Stat, no, it's all part of the same pack, as Legion has said their Botar. It's called the Quadro Pro baler. There on the back, that's the name of the pack. A lot of people struggle to find it, but just search Quadro and you'll find it quite easily. Rusty Money was number 32 on the like button. Yeah, the Crone one, that's part of the Straw Harvest DLC, isn't it, Derek? That's a good one as well. There's a couple of the smaller balers as well, which have the ability to collect and stack bales. How are we $1 million in debt? We were actually $5 million in debt, Teenage Astronaut. So that was part of the premise for this. So Mark Thor spent a lot of time setting both the arable farm and the dairy farm up. And look at those bales. That's defying gravity, isn't it? Where are they? How's that doing that? Farm some physics, eh? Oh, lag physics too. Look at that for some farm some physics. That's impressive. Yeah, as I was saying, so Mark Thor set this all up. and the $5 million was the value of the land and the value of all the equipment he'd bought. So basically treating it as if you'd borrowed the money to set the farms up. And then obviously the role was to get rid of it all. Get rid of all the debt, not get rid of all the equipment or anything. Clear the debt. Or we aren't allowed to buy any more land or anything else. So the dairy farm doesn't have as much equipment, or probably doesn't have combines or anything like that. It's got what you need to run a dairy farm, and it has a lot of cows, so that's where a lot of that debt came from. Very cool idea. It is on the hub. Exactly. I know, Rusty, right? Or aren't prepared to go and scroll through the categories like Baylor, or, you know, this one wouldn't come up because it's branded Lizard, I think, in game, because it's got the 4 different types of Baylors, but it wouldn't come up under Vent, I don't think. It might do. Could do. I'm not sure, actually. Plenty of free labour. We do indeed, Derek. There's been a lot of hours spent on here. Always interesting, it's very cool with the stats, being able to see how many hours have been spent. Can't see it in the game stats, so I think you can anyhow. No, because there's no game stats button. But in the server web logs, you can see hours people have spent. Quite cool. Right, I think we'll get to the end of this row. We're just about caught up. There's only a couple of rows left, but Bam Bam's also just about finished harvesting. So we'll get to the end here and head down and go and give the guys at the dairy farm a hand. That's in your mod folder already. Where's that one not loaded? There we go. Don't know how we ended up dropping one off on its own. A little bit confused there, but... Right. Let's turn this into the row and... we'll park that just there for now. We'll park it a little bit better, so it's more on the win row. Make the next person's job a little bit easier. Alright, there we go. Alright, T-Man's coming over. I think he must have a truck for collecting some bales, but let's jump up this way. In fact, we'll jump into the dairy farm, which is there. And then, so we should be able to, through here, I'll find something to do. Alright, looks like Scott's doing some pit maintenance. I've already put half of them. There was only 900,000 litres in here before. We've already put another 600,000 litres in. Nicely done, fellas. Slurry contract on 29 if I want it. What have we got to spread slurry with? The manure spreader there. Where's 29? Let's have a look. Close. Oh, it's not too far away. Phil McLaughlin, welcome along. Nice to see you. And Brad and Neil as well. Nice to see you as well. There we go. Got Slayer Spirit over here. I hope you are both doing well. There's Mark showing me the way. You're right there, fella. A nicely color coordinated hat and shirt. I'm very impressed. You'll run refills. Good man, thank you. Alright, let's turn the little map on. We'll go down and find 29. Yeah, nice to see you both, Phil and Brad. Nice to have you here. I don't know if I've ever used a JCB with jewels like this. Mark looking sharp as always. A lot of I'm very impressed with his coordination there with his outfit, Scorp. A lot of thought went into that, a lot of preparation. Oh, no GPS on this tractor. Oh, what on earth is going on there? There's a nice little graphical issue. That load down. We up and running. Is it applying it? It's going down. Very hard to see. Oh yeah. I know, I hope they've improved the way you can see that in the next one. Doing this without GPS though, you really are making things tough for me, Mark. Nice lazy Saturday, those are the best ones, aren't they? Got a nice long list of things to do today. We had one yesterday and got through some of it. Norway Pete, welcome to the stream, my friend. I'm alright, Scott. I'm just teasing. I'll make do. I just hope the farmer doesn't want a good job done of his slurry spreading. Nice to have you here, Norway Pete. 10 points from Norway for yet another nice video. Oh, pleased to hear that. Thank you very much. I am missing a strip though. Lazy set, yeah. Well, there's a conveniently timed Formula 1 sprint race in a wee while, so I'll be going straight from watching rugby to doing a live stream to watching a sprint race to then probably being given a list of things to do. I reckon I'll win that award, Derek. Yeah, no, I think you'll find I'll end up having a habit of trying to have an outfit to suit the occasion. Oh, there's T-Man. Howdy, T-Man. Where's our refill, Mark? We got something coming, or shall I just drive back up? It's close, I'll just drive back up. I had one for 6 weeks, so it was much needed. Fair enough too, mate. I had to hijack a tractor. I'll come and grab a load, and by the time you can then take some down as a refill. Good. Morning of chores, Friendsgiving this evening. Nice. Tornay? Greetings from Norway. Welcome along. Nice to have you here. Hope I have pronounced that name roughly correctly. Oh, are we out of slurry in this pit, I'm guessing? Let's see. Yep. That one's empty. Not sure if my brother-in-law is coming over today to work on the kitchen today or not. New smoker cage. We're going to be just about out of slurry by the time we finish this. In fact, I'm not even going to get a full tank, I don't think. All new cabinets and countertops. Cabinets are installed and need doors and vent hood work done. You know, you got to keep Mrs. Scorp happy, mate. And sounds like she does a stellar job in the kitchen already, so I think she's due that reward. Not even close, but that's okay. Well, thank you for your honesty. I appreciate it. If I were a little bit like this and said it, would I have been closer? Obi-Wan, of course, when I work here on my... and Greg working that debt. So Obi-Wan and Greg have been spending a lot of time on the map and been doing a lot of hard work. So they are another couple of members of who deserve a big thanks for their efforts. Sorry you can't make it, Obi. It's very cool that I do enjoy. So with the Discord, we've got a bot which tells people who's online and things like that. It's very cool to see you guys on here. I really genuinely do enjoy seeing you all on here playing. It's the whole purpose of having the multiplayer server. And can I also say we have had absolutely no grief, touch wood, but never had an issue with anyone coming on and putting tractors in slurry pits or trucks in slurry pits. AFSG. Or any of that carry on. So it's great to have such a mature, responsible community who take good care of things. Oh, that tractor's got GPS. Alright, we might go and swap then. Otherwise we're not going to be invited back to do any more contracts. Or I'll spend half my time going back to find where I've missed to be able to complete it. See, again, I'm off there too. Yeah, who would do that? I'm more impressed that that truck has spent 3 episodes sitting in that slurry pit now. Oops. Let's turn it off, not hop out of it. Oh, no, there's a weight on the ground, Mark. I'll pick it up when I come and refill. Thank you. We do have the best community, 100%. Right, let's try and get this up and running. That's on, that's on, that's on. Oh my. Thank you, Mark. You were too quick for me. Mark's just taking his weight for a walk. Most people lose weight when they walk, Mark. Oops. Thank you. The cleaning bill for the truck will be very high. That stuff's so corrosive, it'll probably, the truck won't be there in a couple of episodes. It stays there much longer. Bears Den Gaming, welcome along, mate. Nice to have you here. If anyone hasn't seen Spectacle Island, Bear was our helper this week. So thank you very much again for your assistance. Alright, that turned on, that turned on, that turned on. Alright, there we go, we should be able to do a decent job now. Use the tow truck mod and pull it out. Might have to Norway Pete. Here we go. Ask a barbecue question, get a barbecue answer. I do still have to, oh, we're empty. Can't just drive around, got to stay concentrating. I'm sure this is what you do, drive along the county road with your, at least, oops, it's not on the right one, lift it up that way. Okay. Here we go. Worried there wasn't going to be a trigger for it. I was. Haven't seen that yet, mate. There you go, I'll ruin the surprise then. But yes, yes you were. See, from here you can really see what we've done already. Where did we get to when we finished? There we go. Back online. The age demographic is probably higher on Farm Sim, I would imagine. Horizon 5 is a younger community, so more disruptive. I was extremely disruptive when younger. Yeah, that's a good point, Derek. That's what you'd find. But I also think, you know, FSG and I being a little bit more mature probably attract that sort of audience too, with the style of play we do. I imagine that guys like Formal Pickle and those guys who do some of that more crazy stuff, they probably have a younger audience. I see Austin Farmer only turned 18 yesterday, so there you go. Wider spread of demographics. Alright, Bam Bam, thanks for your help. Good job on getting that field harvested. And we'll no doubt see you on again sometime soon. Only time I've ever really spread slurry is on Felsburn with no mods. I used to do it lots, so I haven't done it too much lately. We've done a little bit on No Creek Farms, of course. Oh, thank you, Rusty. What interested me from a what's the best way to describe it? Demographic point of view. I know what their target demographic is, but I was very surprised that there wasn't more diversity, shall we say, in their little TV spot they did. I would have thought they might have at least had a female player in there. So I've certainly, by having 3 blokes playing, they've obviously got the ages covered, different ages, but I thought that was a bit of a missed opportunity for them. He may have jumped out of the stream, Rusty. Maybe not there. If he's not here, you won't be able to tag him. Oops, what are we doing? I folded it up. Or lifted it up at least. Now I don't know which row I'm meant to be going down. I need to keep a track of it. 4. So, right, yeah, there we go. Oh, we're going to back into that tree. You Nabicus. Commodore 64 was the first thing I played games on. An Amiga. Sega Master Systems. Sega Mega Drive. All sorts. Absolutely Scorp. Indeed, Rusty's channel as well. Am I ready to miss mods? I'm not as well practiced at it at using all the base game mods as you are, Rusty. You've had more opportunities to try that out than I have. How's our contract going here? I only done a third of it. Probably don't want to look at this then, do I? Get it off. Ah, not too bad. An Atari 2600. Josh, welcome along, mate. Nice to see you. The stream is going very well. It's been a nice chat. Lots of messaging and chatting going on, which is nice. Makes it go even faster than normal. I'm sure you won't let me forget to give away a copy of 22 as well. We'll do that in maybe about 20 minutes. You got burnt out doing the no mods, Rusty. I can imagine it'd be a good effort. Alright, break that out there. Turn it off again. Didn't check what row I was on. I think I was on 5, so we should. No. On 5 now. Is it going to pull past that tree? Just. Slurry is interesting because it keeps on applying it even if you're stationary. No mods challenge coming soon in a week. I hadn't realised, and talking about it last night with FSG, only 2 case tractors so far confirmed in game. Which is surprising. There we go, that was a better turn. $12 bales, yeah, take them to the sell point. I don't think there's any other purpose for them if they're owned by the arable farm. They've no point, no use for them. T-Man. Chunky Tanker, welcome along. Nice to see you. Oh, he's still here. They couldn't get to the website, they're still in the shed. I think they Germans prefer fence. I really like. I'm enjoying using fence. They are a good-looking tractor too. They're very stylish. What were we on? We're number 7, I think. Black Book, welcome along, mate. Nice to see you here. Lag my way over here to the slurry field trailer. There we go. He's always controversial, Josh. I think he's just doing it for the lols. Perhaps Giants realised they couldn't top what Carl Farms has done with the Steigers and things like that. Decided it wasn't worth trying. Oh, is T-Man coming with another load of bales? We pick our GPS course? We did. Such a troll. Congratulations on the new kitchen and all the dust. I always think it's funny, like I talk in videos about, you know, oh, this tractor's doing such a good job or everything like that. They're all virtual. They're all exactly the same really, aren't they? One's not going to do a better job than the other. There might be a bit of detail on a mod or something like that which makes one a better tractor than the other, but at the end of the day, there's no torque curves or anything like that that's going to cause one to pull better and have better handling over the bumps so you can drive a little bit faster or anything like that. All the combines run at 6 miles per hour regardless of whether you're in a good crop or a bad crop. All relative. It's funny. But it's cool. Alright, how am I doing in our contract now? 62%. I don't know how much is left in the field trailer, Mark. Whether there's another, if there's a whole nother tanker in the field trailer, then yeah, I will. That Trey's wanting some photos from Scorp. Now, I could take that completely out of context. You want to see his drawers, did you say, Trey? Oscar Ruiz, welcome along. Nice to have you here in stream. Here you go, there is the Discord link if you want to try and get into the server. Probably won't be able to make it unless you've got super internet. You probably won't make it on before we finish today. Contract on 18. Vanished. Alright, 29. It's actually going to be a challenge if I've done a terrible job. See, oh, we might get there. Ooh, all out of slurry marks, so we might need that manure. Kitchens by Scorpion, you reckon, Rusty? Alright, let's see if we've got enough to finish off this piece up here. Oh, stuck again. Let's have a word to MRG about all these trees he put on the side of the fields. Oh, not over far enough. We're wanting row 14. Here we go. Pimp out my brother-in-law. Kitchens and cabinets by Train Scorpion. Oh, no, we're going to run out of mark. Not going to get it done. Oh, he's on his way down with more. Not manure and slurry, Derek. Or digestate for that matter. Oh, still don't think that's going to be enough mark. Is that all we've got? How many percentage are we? Oh, 96. We might just about get there. Gonna be close. Compost, I don't know. I haven't used compost on any maps. I don't think, I don't know, someone will correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not sure if compost is spreadable on anything, is it? Look at that, last drop of slurry and we finished it. Yes. Literally did not have a drop left. From what we've seen so far, what map is everyone going to play first on FS22? To be honest, I don't know, Josh. I was thinking, if I can get it early, of doing an extended stream and spending an hour and a half on each map. And doing, I don't know, maybe 6 hours. Do an hour and a half on one, swap map, and then swap back again. So obviously if people can't watch for the full time, they at least could hang around for a bit of time to see both maps and get a feel for them both. It was just a thought I'd had. I don't know. We'll see. When's the giveaway? In about 15 minutes or so. Kalish. I'm sure you're not just here for that though. I'm sure you're here to enjoy some good content. Elm Creek for Mark. Right. Look, what are these guys doing? They're still working on the silage. Elm Creek is beginning to. Elm Creek is looking really good. Look at this silage. Scott's doing a great job. This is looking very good. Everyone's over here indeed. Oh, everyone's rolling and This is for a team effort. I'll just admire this poetry in motion for a little bit, eh? I only have 8 years experience on Farm Sim. Elm Creek appeals more for you, FSG, playing both. You know, I reckon Haltbaron is the better looking map, I think, feature wise, from what we've seen so far. Prefer maps similar to Medicine Creek. Havoc or Elm Creek will be your choice then if you're going to jump straight into FS22. It makes a mockery of our weak Texas silage clamp. What do you mean? There's only 2 million litres in this. This is tiny. These two combined doesn't even match ours. There's some 4 million litres here. I mean, the attention to detail and the effort they've put into it definitely makes a mockery. I thought FSG had virtually guaranteed a 24-hour stream when he hit DK subs. Don't know, had he, Derek? Does look like a legit pile. Is this one that doesn't, because this one doesn't have side spill. I wonder how much side spill they've got going on out of here. See, because I'm not, where am I? See, I'm not in the bunker yet, because I'm not getting the reading. There it is. Have you guys finished loading? Is there more loading needing done or not? What's the deal? Can't really tell what's going on out there. That's all loaded. Okay, I won't type and ask. Well, you guys are just too efficient. Oh. 12 hours, you suggested 24. No, you're right, Martin, you keep going. You are all good. Well, what else is there we can do? Mark's gone down to do a fertilising contract. What's this warrior doing here? Let's have a look. I can't because I'm on the wrong farm. Let's go see what's going on down here. So I wonder if that truck's stuck. Go back there. Pleasant View Farms. Work along, mate. Nice to see you. Wheat. Oh, it's trying to deliver this. Turn that off. Nice to see you, Pleasant View Farms. Welcome along, mate. We were discussing a little bit earlier. Dairy Deer was here. I don't know if he's still hanging around. We were talking about the creator of the fields, and I was suggesting everyone got along, and what a fantastic job he all did. So, Pleasant View Farms is one of the other 3 finalists. So, do make sure you go along and check them out. You're not going to... You're waiting till FS22 is on sale. Oh, it's got 10% off on Steam at the moment. Havoc. Send me an email as a quick warning. Alright, thank you. Alright, let's get this all unloaded. There we go. Discord Havoc, if you want to get into the server. It's all there. You just need to jump on Discord and all the details are in there. Oh, you can't though, can you? Is that right? You haven't got Discord? I'll sort it out for you after the stream. I'll send you an email back with those details. Right. I wonder, let's go check the combine. Field land. T-Man's over here. So that's the baler. Trailer. Combine there. Is he empty? Yeah, it's empty. It's all set up, ready to go to somewhere else. How do you enter the giveaway? Welcome along, Ryan. Nice to see you. We haven't done it yet. We will be doing it soon, and you'll have to enter in a keyword, which I will tell you, and we'll let that run for a few minutes, and then we'll roll the dice and see who gets what. Right, what are the prices like? I don't know what the good prices are on this map. We could have gone and made some more money. Milk's going up, 727. Dry corn. That at 600, 680. Well, look, our canola's grown. Since we've been on the server, the canola has grown. Maybe they park the truck, it can just sit down the side here for now. Right, so what do we need to do? There's nothing much to do over here. We just wait for T-Man to finish moving all those bales. I wonder if they're all baled. Go over and have a look. Oh, he's hanging out by the baler. Got a messed up button on my mouse. You don't need to unfold the baler, T-Man. You should just be able to start it up. There you go, my friend. You voted but not saying who for. Fair enough, Derek. It was a pretty hard choice. Well, I'd have to go back and have a look again. You lower the pickup down. Just pick the pickup. Lower the pickup, T-Man. Ah, Greg is here. Welcome, Greg. Nice to see you join the server. I missed that, Derek. Surely someone will set up a 28-day season server run at ×1. Has to be done. I've actually thought about doing a... I'd need the right map, but doing a... Lower the pickup, T-Man. I had it all ready for you. There you go. That's it. Ooh, lag. What was people's favourite part of the map you built? I can't. I'd have to go back and watch them all again. I can't differentiate whose was whose. Pleasant to let you know that. I did like the two who put and I think yours was one of those, and that who had the detail in it, like put the vehicles in it. I thought that was a good touch. Oh, there's some more bales over there. But our auto load still turned on? It is indeed. Right. What on earth has happened there? It's a new one for me. Right. It's on. It's counting 24 bales, but it's put that one in a very weird spot. How does the giveaway work, Martin? I'll give you a code, a word to type in the chat, and then you can type that in, and then Nightbot will randomly select someone. Phone almost died, so can you do the giveaway? Soon, Ryan. We'll do it soon. Savage Caden, is this FS22? No, this is still FS19. No one should be showing FS22 yet. There's no one that I know of that's got access to it. Was I meant to take that road down to the power store or the next one? This is the next one. Bail glitch. Yeah, there was a lot of facets about them all. Each one was a little bit different in its own right, which was kind of cool too. Windows only. I can only do PC giveaways at the moment because you can't get codes for console. That'll be the Giants download, and it does include the Year 1 Season Pass. You've watched some FS22 gameplay, Ryan? There's a little bit. A few people have had it, but not many. Be prepared. Does the Giants version not work on Mac? Won't, will it? It's a PC one. It is always on sale. There'll be chances. WPFN Donkey, welcome along to the stream. We are going to be doing the giveaway in the next couple of minutes. There'll be a keyword to put in. I'll let you know that in just a little while. Maybe when we'll get these dropped off, sold, and then we'll head back down to the field. When we get back to the field, we'll do it then. Right, what do we need to do for this? Those buttons? You remember the auto unload for these? Have the trailer selected. Unload. Here we go. It's not a bad bit of profit from those. 16 grand. Ooh, complete with lag. My day has been good so far. It's very early, it's only just going 8 AM, 10 to 8 in the morning for me. It's an early start though, I got up and watched some sport. Watched some rugby, for those who know what I'm talking about. Giants code used to do both PC and Mac, you select from the file down home page. I think once you've purchased a code for PC, I thought it was only PC. I'm not sure though. You might be right, Mark. You might very well be right. Alright. So, we might as well start it now. It's 49 degrees in Virginia. Nice and warm. Probably not warm, is it? That's fair. And see, I always 49 degrees for me would be ridiculously hot because we're Celsius, but 49 is probably not actually that hot for you guys, is it? Probably quite fresh. Alright, so we might as well get started on this giveaway. So this is for one copy of Farming Simulator 22 on PC. It's a download code from Giants, which includes the Year 1 Season Pass. So it's a very generous prize. Oops. My goodness. Pleased to say we were talking about that rather than looking at my driving. Come on. Come on, internet. You can catch up. We better? We recovered? There we go. Right. Come on. The game doesn't want me to do the giveaway. There we go, that looks a bit better. So, one copy of Farming Simulator 22 Giants download for the PC version, I believe, including the Season 1 Pass, or Year 1 Season Pass, which gives you access to all the DLC in the first year. That has been very generously provided by one of the community members who wished to remain anonymous, but they were generous enough to buy 2 copies and donated them to me for prizes, and that was to help get us to the bronze partner status to try and get early access, which I'm still working on. So to be in to win, you need to type FS22, 2 numbers, FS22 in the chat. I'll let that run for a couple of minutes. We've got almost 50 people here at the moment, so we'll give you all a chance to get that typed in there, and then we'll get Nightbot to randomly pick a winner, and then we'll have to communicate via Discord's the easiest way. If you can send me a message on Discord if you are the lucky winner, and we can get that code out to you. If you don't win today, we do have the chance to win another copy. I do have another copy. It won't be today, it'll be in another stream. So there we go. Lots of FS22s popping up. We'll give it a couple of minutes to go. T-Man stopped to type FS22 as well. There he is. I could see his tractor stopped at the end. I knew exactly what he was doing. Fair play, D-Man. Right, that button there for operating position. T-Man, you didn't like the auto stacker. I have made it to Bronze Bear. We are there. I'm just waiting on confirmation from Giants. I've messaged them. Leaving it to the last minute. I said I'm a bit like a game developer. And reaching it. Oops, got that bale stuck on the front. Yep, no point spamming it. It's only going to count once anyhow. Oh my goodness. This lag is becoming a little intolerable. I'll give it another minute or so. We'll just get all these bales loaded up. And then we'll give... Martin wins for typing it in the game chat. You put the trailer on the baler, that's a good way to do it. Alright, everyone got typed in? I think we're slowing down a little bit. Alright, let's do this. What do I want to do? Why has that not come up? Keyword. I haven't got anyone's name come up. Why is that not populated? Right, we might have to try that again. Go through and you might have to just go through and put that in again. Got keyword selected. Got the keyword in there. We've got all that done. FS22. Why is it not picking that up? I'm just going to refresh Nightbot. See if that worked for me last time we did this. Right, keyword. Ah, there we go. I'm getting you now. Alright, I'll give it another minute or two to go. That's better. Alright, while that does that, we'll pick up these last couple of bales. Sorry about that, team. The winner is Uggsy. I've already got my own version, my own copy as well, Bota. Alright, how are we all going? We all got back in there again. Remember, no need to spam as well, like we said before. We'll pick you all up. Where are we? 25, there's only 25 entries in there. FS 1822 with the Shire Horse DLC. Right. Remember not to spam it. It's only going to pick you up once. 27. I'll give you all 30 seconds. 30 more seconds and then we'll press the go button. Someone managed to get in there late. $29. Got Roblox is just typed in there as well. 10 more seconds. Ryan's trying for FS25. That's not going to get you anywhere, Ryan, but I've got your name there. Right. So for transparency, we'll bring this up here. There you go. You can see our screen. So it should pick it up. There's Dean Martin. I think I've got your names in there. They are. Right. Let's hit roll. Trey is one of our regulars. Congratulations, Trey. There you go. Oh, it's very nice. Very nice to see. So thank you everyone who's hung out and got their name in there, but Trey is our winner today, so congratulations buddy. I know how to get hold of you. You are easy to contact on Discord, so. So like I said, we will have more opportunities coming up in some future streams, particularly if we get that early access. It'd be good to be able to give some more copies away. Right, so I think with that in mind, I'm going to go down and get these bales sold, and then go and see what's happening at the dairy farm. I might make that a wrap for today. Be nice to be able to play with you guys on the multiplayer server. I feel like I've spent a lot of time doing things on my own though, but what's going on? No worries, Trey. Must say big thanks to our anonymous benefactor for providing those, and their generosity towards the channel and towards you guys as well. Obviously, the end of the day, it gets me to bronze, but gives me the chance to provide a prize for you, so thank you to that person. One Schmidt always wins. Was funny, it was at an FSG's stream when the surname popped up. Oh, Mark's found a road sign. Sorry, Mark. Stay a few more hours. I can't, Pete. It's going to turn into a hive of activity here at home in a minute, because all the family will be up and at 'em. Very true, Scorp. Anonymous always is generous. This lag is becoming a little bit tiresome, and it always happens on that bridge. And if it's the trees. Trees probably don't help, there's a lot of them through here. So I'll certainly be letting you all know if we do plan anything for next weekend when we have fingers crossed. Every finger, both hands, cross my legs, toes, everything for me. If we can get that sorted out, I'll be putting some posts up around what we all want to do. Live streaming Farm Simmers Uggs, his dirty little secret. Shh. Oh, Mark. Could be worse things in life, couldn't there? I'm actually surprised that I haven't had more people up and about, to be honest. Back to Bulls Gap Marathon watching videos. Well, I have it on good advice that the next episode of Bulls Gap is going to be a doozy, so better get caught up quick. Norway, Pete. To be honest, Mark, I need to get my man cave gaming room sorted out, and then I can escape to there and not have to share a study space with the living room with all the noise that goes with it. Having to manage recording schedules and recording episodes and that around that. Devon H, welcome along. Thank you for the subscription. All right. Bring this up so I can remember what we're doing. Unload bales. Even the unload bale button's lagging. I'm gonna go the other way. Oh, not too far. Is that good? Yeah, there we go. All sold. Alright, just going to leave that there for now. We'll just jump over here, join back up on the dairy farm, and go and see the guys over there before we head off. Go to see their progress on this. Oh, they've got it covered. A little bit of spillage out the back. Thought there might have been. 2 million litres there. 2 million litres there. Awesome effort, guys. Well done. Man cave, does that mean more content? Don't know. Don't know. It's a wee way away though. It's going to take a bit of effort. Be nice, but we'll see. But anyhow, thank you everyone for joining in the stream. Congratulations again, Trey. Thank you again for our anonymous person who has provided the prizes. Like I said, great to be able to provide that to you and bring you some more too. So to everyone who's been in stream today, been fun chatting to you. Looking forward to, you know, hopefully this time next week having some FS22 content. I was just reading what Mark wrote. He wrote contract. I wanted to say content, but like I said, it would be fantastic to be able to bring some of that to you. So fingers crossed. If I can't, it is what it is. And we'll just have to go and spam FSG. But I do hope you guys have all enjoyed that. Thank you to everyone who joined the multiplayer server. Again, if you want to join in, if you're in the chat and want to jump on the server anytime, exclamation mark Discord. There are actually 3 servers we've got on the channel at the moment in Discord, so go and get into it. We've had some great new members join recently, and they've made some big contributions to this, as well as the regulars have been around doing this for a while. So with that in mind, thank you everyone. Take care, enjoy the rest of your weekend, and we'll catch you again in the next one.